Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin and Cardano. In this video we're going to take a look at both charts at the moment. Yeah, things are moving up a little bit. Questions come up, why is suddenly everything moving up? For me, normal market moves. There are a few things coming together here, I think. Yesterday I made an updated video about the S&P 500 on my second channel. You can find the link in the video description to more trading online. I said that a reversal here is imminent, and the S&P 500 is one of the leading, well, it just basically shows where the market is going. What we've seen in the past, when the S&P 500 has gone down, crypto markets have been affected. When the S&P 500 is going up, crypto markets oftentimes are also affected and then move up accordingly. We've seen this reversal here. We've seen the S&P 500 reversed from its temporary downtrend. It was here in wave 2. And I did tell you yesterday in the S&P 500 video that I expect that a reversal is imminent. And so far it seems we have seen a strong reaction here after it did not react to the 0.887. And then this has been now a first very good sign. And if this is playing out, we can expect here on the S&P 500 a 10% increase in the next few days and weeks, because it's now bottomed out potentially in that wave 2 and would now go into a wave 3. Now that could be good for the crypto market. As you know, I do expect some upside here primarily as well. Did tell you in my previous videos that my primary expectation is still that we move here further into the region of around 47.1k. That would be the ideal reversal level or target level for a wave 4. The wave 4 has already done its minimum, so if I zoom out a little bit, you can see where we come from all the way up there. We had a smaller wave 3, smaller wave 4, smaller wave 5. That all completed that larger wave 3. We're now in this larger wave 4 after the wave 3 was completed. A wave 4 is moving up and down. That is typical, yeah, for a wave 4. It can definitely be a wave 4. Also typically does not retrace that much. And this is all typical. What it's doing, it has already done what it needs to do here when it hit the 43.9k level. That was the first retracement level that the wave 4 needed to do. So based on the Elliott Wave rules, it has done what it needed to do to confirm that correction of the wave 4. It could theoretically move down here into a wave 5 now. But I said, primarily I would expect the price to go up into the target area here further. And hit the 47.1k, and then we would again go here to the into the target area that I did give you earlier today. I shared here this potential descending wedge. To be honest, I don't know if I had it in the last video or if I only shared it on Telegram. I definitely shared on Telegram here before the breakout that yeah, it was trying to break out, and then I shared it when it was breaking out, and since then we've seen some nice upside here for Bitcoin. Don't forget that yeah, we've been here in a long position. Basically I entered a long position here at 39.6. not necessarily plan to cash out yet. I want to hold this longer term. I'm thinking about maybe if it really goes to 47k, maybe I'll cash out then. That was one of my buy orders, hit perfectly at the low here. And again, if you want to see my buy and sell orders and maybe become part of the community and support the channel, maybe check out the channel membership. Really good team now, really great community, over 500 members and growing. And the thing is, on Telegram, if you join as silver or gold member, I can really share information more frequently. Whenever I see something exciting, I'm sharing it. Obviously I can't be there 24 hours, and I hope everybody can understand that, but when I see something exciting, I can't always make a video, but I can share some additional information, and that's what we're doing. But yeah, I think it's looking good currently. Stopping that pump, but it was quite a bit of a pump. We're now overbought on the 1 hour, so without surprise, you get now a bit of a retracement here, but there is still space here on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, so I think we could now, we could push higher. That could give us the fuel that we need to push higher, but probably you see a bit of a retracement now because on the 1 hour you're overbought. And let me take that awful red circle out, because we also hit the 20-day moving average here, that white line coming down, that is providing some resistance now at 43.5. That's all the way where we got up to, so quite a bit of a pump actually after the breakout of the descending wedge. I expect a bit of a retracement now, but then I think we could really go through that 44k resistance level basically that we have here on the chart before we then move to the 47.1k, which would be the ideal target level. And there is of course potential to move higher, but we're going to assess that as we get closer. Now Cardano has also moved up, not that much I think as Bitcoin, but you can see where we were today. Maybe it has actually, from where we were earlier today here, and found here support at 135. We have moved up a bit, so you could interpret that potentially as another impulse that is starting here after that wave C. Is the wave C completed? Could be. Personally, I'm not convinced yet, because we haven't hit the 0.618 fib level. We basically came down to the 135 level here. 0.5 fib level did break lower, came to 130, didn't really get all the way down to the 0.618 at 129, which is what I would like to see, that at least we get a reaction at a fib level. But yeah, I'm not sure, because we are still below the ascending trend line as well. So we had here this ascending trend line on the chart, broke below that, now possibly retesting that from below. So it's not looking as good as Bitcoin, because Bitcoin has broken above a pattern. Yeah, it has broken out of a pattern. Cardano now needs to break this level here at 141. If it does that, I think there is further potential up, all the way in the first instance, I would say here to 150. Yeah, which is that descending trend line that we've got coming down there. You know that I'll zoom out, then you can see that descending trend line coming down all the way from there. And Cardano really needs to do something, because Cardano needs to, in preparation for another Bitcoin drop, that in my view will come to below 29k. Yeah, so after that move up, I think we're going to see that wave 5 for Bitcoin, and then Cardano most likely will suffer as well. You know, even if it has now started sort of to outperform Bitcoin a little bit, and we can see that on the ADA BTC chart. Is that the ADA BTC? Yeah, that's ADA BTC. It has started to outperform Bitcoin a little bit. It still is probably unlikely that it will, go to the moon while Bitcoin is dropping, into the lower ground floor level. So what we've seen here with Cardano on the ADA BTC, and I find that really interesting, is that it obviously came all the way. We've seen here throughout the history of Bitcoin and Cardano, we've seen always these periods when Cardano was making new all-time highs, when it started to outperform Bitcoin. Then you had a longer period when Bitcoin was outperforming Cardano, and then you reversed again and you started slowly, and that is then when Cardano really put on the outperformed, obviously. So it came all the way up, and then it took longer to retrace. Outperformed, and it took very long again to retrace. Now we're starting again with that move up, and maybe that could push us even higher here. It's only the beginning. We're still below the 200-day moving average. I think we already see here what kind of an important mark that will be. The 200-day line, that is what needs to be broken here at 3800 at the moment. We have moved up here on the ADA BTC chart, have retraced quite a bit, but we can identify an ascending trend line here. After we broke out here, I showed you at the time the triangle here that was broken. So but you can see here very nice an ascending trend line with 3 touch points. So it has found support here, which is very, very good. And after that low, go all the way to the high. Maybe from the beginning, just looking for a valid fib level here where it found support, and I think I've just found it. Found support here at the 0.618 fib level. So that's the ideal level to find support here generally anyway. Did come down very, very exactly to that 31450 level, 0.618 fib level. I didn't draw it very accurately, to be fair, so let me just do that. And there it's then it gets very, very close here to that 3150 0.618 fib level. So that's good. It could really find support here. That's a natural way to retrace back to the 0.618, and it could really give it another go here. It's starting already to find here some support, even though it's just crawling along really at the moment. But obviously it has retraced quite a bit now, so let's see if that could be, needs to move away from here. Obviously on the 4-hour chart you can already see that the MACD selling pressure is decreasing, and it could really start to turn around here and push higher from here. It must not break that descending trend line, wouldn't be that ascending trend line wouldn't be a good sign. But overall, yeah, Bitcoin moving up, Cardano moving up as well again, looking interesting. But again, you know, this is not a confirmed Bitcoin or Cardano breakout yet to really, it's nothing, or let me formulate differently. It's nothing where, in my opinion, we are going to build a new all-time high on. Yeah, yes, there is some potential upside now, but then I think we're going to get into that target area down here before we then have a chance to really go to new all-time highs. But as always, we want to be prepared for all scenarios. That is why I set some of my buy orders already now, and I'm not going to sell anything now in preparation of another dip. No, I'm accumulating at strategic levels, and if I find a price interesting and I see it reverse down again, that I might consider selling some of them that I accumulated now here in the lower ranges. That's my strategy, not really taking any day trade or anything. No, that's very stressful anyway, and every day there's fighting between bulls and bears. No, but yeah, relaxing, buying at the dips and then selling at the highs. That's the idea. And if you want to join us in that and yeah, join the community basically, then feel free to check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you liked it. If you did, please smash the like button for the algorithm. Really important, really important. Comment please, and also, yeah, subscribe if you haven't done so, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.